Ooh, these are nice and stiff ones.
Taken out of context.
Oh,
And
sorry.
so begins our return to Curse of Straw.
Somewhere in Barovia.
I dearly hope that was that part on the recording.
That was the opening line.
What a cold open.
I'm actually okay for any knight listening to it. I'm actually talking about Scotch Brite pads for armor cleaning.
Sure you are.
I am. My husband just bought me some. I went
That
through
didn't
my
have to
whole.
be bought. Or maybe it did. I don't know.
Okay, Rena's gonna shut up now. Okay, let's get the show on the road.
All right.
I thought you were already talking to us.
All right. So you guys are now have the option of outside of town to try to go to the Abbot or Madame
Well,
Ava.
some
You had a few things in
in-town
town.
stuff I was hoping to take care of. I am curious about this zombie infestation.
Oh, that's right.
It sounds similar to something I've seen before I came to Barovia. But to find out, I'd have to dissect one.
So you're saying you want to go get a zombie?
I mean, it's dangerous, and I'm no fighter, so I'd really be relying on the rest of you to help with that.
Well, maybe I do have
Do we
that.
have to take
that
it live?
No. In fact, I would prefer it not to be alive.
as I was saying, I do have that. There's that little innate little thing in me that when I get kind of afraid of something that is dead or undead, that sometimes I can repel it. Would that work on a zombie?
Are you asking the DM on that?
No, I'm as characters asking the other characters.
Okay.
So if you repel it, you won't be able to dissect it.
It just runs away if it's afraid of me. So, it's Evan was still able to go and kill off the other one that was left over in the house.
With a lot of help.
Well, yeah, it had gotten hit before, but you took the final. You were quite good at that.
I got lucky. I'm not a fighter.
I just want to know. I don't know if those were zombies or not, but if they were, I know it will work. And I just don't know if where we would go to get a zombie if that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, if it was a feeling you got, then maybe you'll know when you see one.
And if not, we kill it anyhow.
It'll be fine.
Well, then let's go get your zombie so you can do whatever it is you want to do with it.
If I'm honest, I'm hoping not to find anything. That would be ideal.
She doesn't know what dissection is.
Well, there's one way to find out.
Yeah. I guess she'll find out later, but for now she doesn't. Oh crap. That's 2, 3. Okay. Just pulling my character sheets out.
And I suppose the thing to do is to pick one of the boarded up houses. Anyone got a preference?
What the closest?
The small one near the tavern.
I mean,
You want to
no,
start?
I'm maybe not the best person to be talking about this, but I feel like if I was going to be going into a home uninvited, I would prefer to do one near the edge of town.
Well, like one of these over here. I think there we go.
That way, you know, if something goes wrong, we at least endanger fewer people.
Okay. I was just thinking about not walking very far, but all right, you got a point. So, question for the DM. All the zombie houses were boarded up,
Yeah.
and they were the houses when we first came into town, the first few houses were boarded up.
They are mostly on the closer to the outside. The center ones seem way more active, but all the farther ones on the outside. Not all of them were boarded up. Some of them just looked condemned, but
Okay.
there are a fair number that are boarded up.
Well, then why don't we go to the edge of town and pick one of those streets?
It'll work for me.
And you pick the house you want.
Oh, goody.
Okay, do we have oh, I have I think I can move our, yes I can, our little group
Yep.
thing. Okay. So leaving, that's the inn, right?
Yes.
Tavern. And come down here, so we'll head east back to the entrance.
Okay.
Can I just go all the way down to the crossroads down there, or
When you get to the next intersection,
right here?
yep.
Okay.
Give me a sec. You hear the sound of a small wooden wheels rolling across the damp crop. So you trace a lonely set of hunchback bundling, hunch-filled, a hunch-filled, bundled in rags, pushing a rickety wooden cart through the fog. It's a light fog, no, just like that's a misty. She's going to. This old lady is like going up to a door, and you see a person come out, kind of like gesturing to her and talking to her. You see her like nod and stuff like that, and then out comes this kid, and she just checks it. It's like shakes her head, and then it's like, what? And then the other person is like, fine. And then you see some gold exchange, and then hands a couple of objects to this person. And
The
then
person at the door or the old lady?
yeah, the person, the old lady, it was handing it to her. And then she goes on wandering down the alley, upwards and around. It looks like she's still. You hear And then a creaky cart just goes out, and she starts rolling on to the next house.
Like
And it was
she's
like at this
collecting
corner.
something.
Well, you see something was given, and it looked like it's like some money was handed or something. And then
So sorry, is she handing stuff out, or is
yes,
she like
she is
picking stuff up?
handing stuff out.
Okay. Hmm.
So it didn't look like the old lady was buying the kid, did it?
Well, the kid didn't leave with her, did he?
No,
Okay.
Strange.
Very strange. Do you want to check that out, or do
I mean, I'm not that nosy of a person.
well, I really don't want her to see my face and see me. I mean,
As far as I can tell, no one's getting hurt. They're doing some kind of transaction, but I don't know how things work in this strange land.
Doc,
Very
you
different
have
from
quite
this. Sorry, go ahead.
you have quiet feet and can blend easily. Why don't you take a look and see if there's anything worth seeing?
Not
she's
sure what you're
gone around
accusing
the,
me of, sir.
So she's gone around the building. She's definitely not moving fast, but you can tell she's like pacing along, trying to go. Look like she's going door to door. So that's your interpretation of what she's doing.
Fine. I head up to here, and if I see her before I get to the corner here, I go quiet or stealth as best I can.
Just give me a stealth roll.
And
so Gruff is following her.
Okay. Well, you get up there, and does anyone gonna go with him?
I mean, I'm curious, but not that invested in whatever's going on.
Okay.
So I'd probably just try to keep an eye on Gruff to make sure like he's not getting into too much trouble, but
Okay.
I don't know that I would have necessarily followed him.
All right. So you guys are standing there in the intersection while he goes and investigates.
try to. I basically stop at the corner here
Okay.
and try to look and see what she's doing.
You also notice that she went to the next house, which actually was not. The next house she hits is actually a couple doors down.
Okay.
Because the fact that there's a couple of like condemned houses in between. She knocks on the door. Someone answers. And then
I try
she's
to
like,
hear.
roll a perception check. You
Where is
hear that she's trying. It's like, you want some pastries? And you hear the other person says, yes, please. Gold piece. And she's just like,
Wait. Wait, she's trading in gold?
Oh
This is an
boy,
important
here we
question,
go.
Dungeon Master.
yeah, she is trading in gold, but the thing is like, the fact that she's also it's like, You don't know what's going on. Just hear some clinking of coin, and out comes a couple bundles, or a couple items given back to her. I was like, "Thank you for doing business. I will be back again soon." And you hear the creaking of the car, just continuing on down.
I
to
head
another.
back to the group.
And
Is everything you hoped it would be?
you notice before she leaves, she actually goes out, to the right. So she went. Let me get the.
Towards the right.
So, because she's going this way, she stopped at this
There?
house, and then goes this way.
Oh, up there.
Yeah.
Okay. As I say, I head
Okay.
back to the group.
Satisfied?
They're
I'm
selling pastries at a gold a bundle.
Wait, a goat? I don't know. Like, this is something that bothers Rob. I don't know if it's something that would bother Evan. Let me...
It depends whether or not it. I mean, with the
a gold,
negotiations
it's
that we
like
did with the
saying
merchant,
$10.
That is pretty expensive.
Yeah.
and are people actually buying them?
Yeah.
14 insight. I don't know what I rolled that insight for. Just trying to decide
Right.
if I should be suspicious.
I wish I could remember. Do I?
It's
Is
2
anything-
electrum. It's effectively 2 electrum.
Yep.
2 electrum is a gold.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's why I hate Electrum.
2.
Just think of it like this
Yeah.
way: a copper is a penny, a gold is $1. Electrum is a 50-cent piece.
Okay, that makes sense.
A dime is a silver.
And a quarter.
There's
no
no
Not
quarter.
here.
No quarter.
2 silver, 5 copper.
Don't give no quarter.
Well played, Rob. 2 silver, 5 copper. Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. But as I was saying, it depends whether or not was Evan really bothered by the merchant negotiations
I
that
don't think
seem to
Rob
have
is definitely
failed
the one that's.
miserably.
That's what I'm trying to decide. Like, I rolled an insight check because I'm curious if Evan should share my suspicion, because we know that gold isn't worth a lot here, but she's charging gold. And also, that is a very expensive pastry.
Bundle.
Oh, was it a bundle of pastries?
Bundle of pastries, yes.
Hey, Gruff, give me a knowledge, just a straight intelligence roll for me. You
That's sweet.
recall, it was a gold pastry, and she handed several bundles.
Oh,
Oh,
my error. It was a gold pastry, and she handed several bundles.
So bought a lot of them then. How much gold do you think these people have in an Electrum-based currency system?
Well, doesn't matter whether it's gold or electrum they're paying in. But all of a sudden, these must be very interesting pastries.
Maybe so.
We're just gonna forget about the zombies.
Now, I mean, I still don't know how much I care about an old woman selling pastries. It's mysterious, but many
Let's do
things
our
about
job.
Barovia have been mysterious.
Let's currently do our job. and get the zombie. We can discuss her later.
Okay. So
I agree with that.
heading down to the crossroads. Do we go north or south?
How about east? One of
Well,
these last three buildings.
Well, I think it's up to Evan to pick
Why?
because he's the one that wants the zombie to do whatever it is that he wants to do with it. I can't remember the word.
I'll start waving my hands like I don't really need to say in this. Like any house is as good as any other. I don't. You don't need to argue over this.
The only reason I'm saying anything is because I'm probably going to be the one fighting the zombie.
That is fair. Do you have a house you prefer, Gruff?
One we're next to, for all I care.
That corner one?
Which one is boarded up, or are they all boarded up?
I'm gonna say that one. Oh, whoops! I keep picking the wrong screen. Give me a second. I gotta minimize that. I'm gonna say that. Oh, come on. Fine. I'm gonna say that one is boarded up, right there.
Fine, that one we go to.
Okay.
Okay.
I go and I listen at the door.
Give me a listen check. Perception check.
New page.
Sixteen's what I see.
You see boarded walls. You hear shuffling inside.
How much shuffling? An individual, a squad, a company?
Give me a second here. God dang it.
It's company we're leaving.
I'll whisper, just to remind you guys.
It's a platoon!
Try not to let these things hurt you.
That's a joke for Rob and Rena. Or battalion. My bad. It's supposed to be a battalion.
Got it. Technically, John would get that too.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, I would.
He's some players.
I'm a battalion. Yeah, actually, John actually has said that line.
Remember that these things can turn other things into zombies. Try not to let them hurt you.
Your answer is more than a few. More than two, should I say.
Okay. What's around me? Are there beams?
There's no one in the alleyway right now.
Are there any beams loose to grab?
Well, are you talking about like boards that are across the door, or are you talking about like the porch beam?
The porch, the street, 4x4s, 4x6s.
The alleyways are fairly cleaned up and tidy. They're not forgotten. So, no, really. It's just
loose columns on the house.
Give me a perception check.
17.
You happen to find a loose porch board that you can rip up if you wanted to.
Okay. Is it sturdy?
Well, it's rotted.
The board next to it, does it look better?
A little bit.
Can I rip it out with my crowbar?
Yeah, sure. You got a board.
Is it 2x4?
Approximately.
1x4? Okay.
It's actually
About
more
6
like
foot?
it's more of a 1x4 anyway. Yeah. No. More about like 4 feet.
Not good. Well, I take a look at the boards on the door.
Okay.
Am I able? Do they look easily? Well, relatively easily removed with the crowbar.
If you take some time, yeah, but it's not quiet. For the second board you took up was first board you took up definitely like broke a lot, and the second one the rusty nails just as you ripped it up.
Who's gonna play Maverick?
Who wants to?
Because I was just thinking of what do I have some type of a spell that would like get us in without making a lot of noise, and then I thought about him and
I don't know.
I take
I
a couple
have smell
more.
trace, but I don't know if that would make a city quieter.
I take a couple more porch boards off this house.
I'm watching, curious to see what he's planning here, because this is,
Right. All right.
And
yeah, this is like quite a few. How many boards do you want?
about 4.
Okay.
are you planning to build another house?
Now the porch is difficult terrain.
Well, I go down and I see if this house is boarded up.
No, it's just rotting and falling apart. Which one?
What's the next
anyway?
house boarded up?
Probably this one.
Okay, we go to that one.
I am very curious about your methods. But if you feel more comfortable there, sure.
Well, the way I figure it, if we have some boards ready, and we open the door and we're rushed, we each have a board to knock them back.
Why don't you just do the thing with your swords?
I will
I
be.
have a mace.
I'm talking you.
I also have a sword.
Well, you
I know how
want
to
to
use the sword better than I know how to swing a board at something.
Well, I thought you wanted to dissect them, and in dissecting, I figured you wanted them relatively whole.
I suppose, but
That was my whole idea, is to try and keep them relatively whole for you. I have no trouble dissecting them.
I think this is going to be dangerous enough without... I'm not asking for a miracle here. As long as they're mostly intact, I think we'll manage.
My apologies. You're a doctor. I know how pristine you guys like to be.
If we can, of course, but given the circumstances, if you could somehow find a way to tranquilize one, knock it unconscious, by all means, but I don't know a lot about undead, but I don't think that typically works.
I don't think so either, but I had my thought, and I see I was wrong. So let's go to that house, and where they aren't alerted, or alerted less, and open it up and offer them every chance to die for their cause. That was this one house? Rich?
Yeah, the one in no. I'm gonna say this house.
That house. Okay. I was off the block. Okay. I go over to that house and I take a look at it and see what the easiest way to remove boards would be.
Off the door or off the porch?
Off the door, since I am no longer trying to keep the pristine condition of the damn zombie.
Are we all trying to get in?
Yeah, it's gonna be fairly easy. Because they're just like the door is shut, and then it's like all across the door completely. So
Alright.
I removed said boards.
Okay, did you want to say something, John?
Yeah, I'll do pass that trace to make it a little easier for us all.
It's a pretty cool spell.
Let's mask you and your companions from detection. Up to 1 hour. Each creature reached within
Excuse me.
30 feet has a +10 to dexterity.
Still.
Wow.
Indeed,
So
when
I
people who are bad at
quietly-
sneaking are pretty average at sneaking.
So I quietly removed the boards.
Okay, you want to roll a stealth check on that then?
Do we all have to?
He's the only one that's doing it.
Oh,
Plus 10 to 19, so
plus
that's
10
29.
is 29.
Told you.
That's pretty stealthy.
Why do I have a funny feeling that the map is about to change?
Math's always about to change.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is going to be a complete role-play encounter.
You're so funny. Oh, look at
Why,
that.
thank you.
Map changed.
There is a blanks. If you zoom out a little bit, you see an area
I
with
see.
a yellow, an orange. That is a door. Put yourself in that cube, please. Cube.
Okay.
Square. I am not going to worry about lighting or anything like that. I'm just going to fog ward this.
Is the door open in or out?
It actually opens in. Give me a
I
second.
do.
If nobody else wants to play Maverick, I guess I will. But I'm not really the best at the spell stuff.
I think Rob should do.
I
Maverick.
agree.
I suppose.
I agree 100%.
Give me a
You
second.
agree to these supposes?
Give me a second here. Oops. Edit.
I'm not very experienced using Roll20 in spellcasting, because it's been a long time since I played any spellcasters on Roll20.
Evan McCobb. Evan
I
McCobb.
played a fighter and a barbarian, now a rogue.
You should have access to.
Yep, I got the character sheet pulled up.
Cool.
Meow, kitty.
Okay. Set everyone into appropriate squares. You're there. You're there. There. All right. Let's get Maverick's token on there.
Hi, sweetheart.
Bloop. There we go. There's Maverick.
I haven't had you in my lap.
Cool.
Okay.
I think that's going to be appropriate, right? Okay. Awesome. All right.
I do that age-old gig of perception. See if I can hear anything.
Did you try to move the remove the you removed the boards already, right?
Correct.
Okay. Roll perception. You hear some feet moving, shuffling about, and maybe a groan.
And what?
Maybe a groan.
Mm-hmm.
I take my longsword, ready it, slam open the door,
Okay.
and see if I surprise anything.
Initiative.
Oh.
Now that I have access to his character sheet, I just noticed that in the turn order, his name is completely different.
Yeah, we need to change that, which I can change because it's attached to his token name, not necessarily his character's
okay.
name. I've actually fixed it for a couple characters already. I just didn't get,
All right.
get to his.
I wouldn't worry about it too much then. If you want to put it off, I was like, what the heck? If I'm learning extra lore about no, it's just an old name.
Because I did. Oh, say.
Hey, don't worry about it. I get it. It's not important.
You know the joke where it was like, I rube,
Yep.
I Kian.
Yep. Yeah, no, I got it. Figured it all out.
Okay, cool. All right. And now I gotta do this. And I feel like that's like more. Okay, let's do this. Oops.
I'm presuming the orange marks are doors.
Yes, that is a good assumption.
Thanks.
Okay. Let's do this turn order now. Descending. Moonbeam, you're first.
Alright. How stealthy do you want to do this?
He kicked down the door.
Okay, so pass the
No.
traces pretty useless right now.
Actually, no. I will let Gruff go first for now. So I'm gonna change your turn order. I'm gonna put you as 20 for now. Just so you know. Just to have you start.
I basically open the door. I don't kick it open. I try to make sure to keep the latch intact.
Well, I'm gonna say you don't want to like break down the door. You just like swing it open as fast as possible, right?
That's
my
what I'm
interpret-
saying, yes.
Okay, yeah, you just like kick it open. It's not like falling off. It's just so you're not quiet about it. So that's that answer.
Okay. I step forward 5 feet. How's the zombie facing? Is he facing me? Is he facing
Oh yeah,
away?
he's totally facing you. He's not surprised.
Right. That being the case, longsword into him.
Slashing damage. 11 damage. Cool.
I try to hook his head to the back of the sword, coming around.
Give me a 1d20. A 10. You actually severed one of his arms because he flailed just right as you were attacking him, and one of his arms falls off.
That doesn't bug me. I still try to. Hello, where'd number 3 come from?
That is its arm.
Oh, okay. I try to hook the back of his neck and basically throw him out the door.
You don't get 2 attacks. You have to grapple him instead.
I don't get 2 attacks?
Not until we're the 5th level.
Oh, you have an
You can
offhand.
make it-
He has an
I think the
offhand.
offhand
Yeah.
is an action attack, yeah.
I've got my offhand, yeah.
Actually, don't know if you can usually drop your offhand attack for a shoves inside kind of thing. Maybe?
I don't think so.
I mean, I don't typically think of it that way, but I might allow it if I was the DM. But I'm not. It's up to Dick.
Let's see here. Well, your next, you have to swing to make your second attack anyway. If you're going to hit classify it, because it has to be a grapple.
So essentially, I think how I would rule this would be a shove.
No shove.
Yeah. So it'd be a contested athletics check.
Okay.
So, yay?
You're just gonna try to shove him out the door.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Go for it.
So the zombie can use athletics or acrobatics, but it has to beat 19.
It goes to the other side right there. Okay, that is your turn.
Yes, sir.
Moonbeam, what are you gonna do?
Well, I see a zombie come through the door, and we're definitely not being quiet about it, so. Gonna drop past the trace. And let's do a shillelagh attack.
Okay, that's you chant this shillelagh. I mean, chant your staff as that, and now you have to make a physical attack.
Okay.
You're attacking the strong zombie. That hits.
So it's 2 damage.
Is that right? Use your spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack and damage roll.
Oh yeah, he gets
Adding your wisdom modifier. Yeah, that is actually still adding your strength.
Yeah, that's still adding your strength. What you need to do is make a set of clubs, say shillelagh attack, and then change it to wisdom instead of strength on the thing. And I'll make it a D8 if I recall correctly. Yeah, because you're rolling a D4.
Okay, so let's.
So you'll be a roll.
So in the
D8
attack
plus
box thing, in that middle section of your front page where it's got attacks and spellcasting, in the bottom left there's a plus button. I would change the name to Shillelagh. There's an attack checkbox. Change that to wisdom. And then down below there's a damage checkbox. And I would change that to 1d8 plus whiz. And you should be basically done.
You okay there, John?
Yep.
Okay.
Were those instructions helpful?
Kinda.
Let's see.
Wisdom. Proficiency is 2.
You don't actually have to add your proficiency.
You don't have to add it. It's automatically.
As long as
rolled.
the proficiency checks box is done, it's already going to add it.
Okay.
And then it's a D8, so 1D8 you type in,
Okay.
and it should work after that. And you close it
Wisdom.
up, and then you should be able to just click it, and it should work. I'll look at your character sheet to make sure it's all right.
Sorry, typing's still a little difficult for me right now. So.
Hey, take your time. We're not in a hurry.
All right. 5 damage.
There we go. That looks right.
Okay, so 5 damage. Okay. Oops.
Can I just say for the record that he rolled the same thing both times? Both of them ended up with a result of 11 and a 3 on the damage die with the only difference between the 2 and the 5 being his bonus.
Right, because he had a -1 instead of a +3.
That's pretty funny.
Wow. Wow.
Give me a D20.
Who?
Money.
Yeah, John.
Uh-oh. Even though he clubbed it?
You have broken off his other arm.
The section's well underway.
All right, then. See here, who's next?
Looks like Ireena. Or sorry, Taryn.
And okay. Give me a second. Get out of that layer. Thank you. Bam. Doesn't get to attack. And then also token layer. Bam. Dun dun dun. Now it's Ireena's turn. Darren.
Yeah. It's turn undead. I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
They have to make any of them within 30 feet must make a wisdom save.
Go ahead and push that button for me because I want to just read up on all the rules.
Sure. Hold on. Spells. Oh, it's not in spells, is it? Core. Divinity, turn undead. Here it is. Oh, I just opened it.
Just do that.
There you go.
Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. Okay. Line. Oops. No, no, no. Oh, yeah. Circle. And you are here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Within 30 feet of you. I said start running away from you.
Mhm.
Okay. Alright then. And that is a wisdom saving throw. Delightful. Okay, that answered that question. That would. What's the save that I have to beat?
Is it my spell save DC?
Probably.
13.
Okay, that fails. That fails. That one saves. So that was 4, right? Yeah, that's 4. That's what I needed. Cool.
So it looks like I got half of them.
Oh, wait. I'm gonna say use. Sure, we'll just do that. Turned.
Isn't that an arm?
Turned. Yep. Turned. Turned. Okay, cool.
Wow. I got
They
more
all
than I
got
thought.
turned.
Alright, let's see here. They're all turned.
All but one.
Alright, Maverick.
That's my turn.
Rob, do you
Yeah.
want to play him? Or shall I play
Oh,
him?
sorry. I was reading the Knight's Discord. I got distracted for a second. All right.
Horrible. Pay attention to the game. God. Anyway, continue.
Let's see. What can Maverick do?
He's a sorcerer.
Yeah, I feel like if I were Maverick, which I totally am,
Yes.
I would throw a firebolt with tides of chaos.
Firebolt is cantrip.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Tides of Chaos increases gives you advantage, and you're doing it towards
Yep.
the one that's turned. Okay.
I mean, he can't see the ones on the inside.
Okay.
So, I'll move there a little bit so I can try to get a clearer angle, and then... Because I feel like that's what Kian would do if he were here.
Okay, so do me a favor, and drop your
The counter's down to 10.
down to 10.
Yep.
And 6 fire damage. Okay. But that will just instantly cancel. Boonk. Boonk. Boonk.
Wait, what? I understand it'll end on something when it gets hit, but it shouldn't end it on everything that got hit.
No.
As soon as they take damage, the turn is dissipated.
Remember the red.
Oh.
The red thing is arms.
They count as him, huh?
Mm.
That's weird.
Him and his arms.
What a strange mechanic. Well, I think
So
that's
even though he's disarmed, he's still armed.
for Maverick. Let's see.
That's it for Maverick.
I'm gonna have to look more at his character sheet later. I'm gonna take a stab at this guy
No, you're not.
since he's been. Oh. Someone moved in the turn order ahead of me somehow.
They're all on GM
Oh.
layer, so I was just like do.
I see.
So when they put them out of the GM layer, they actually hop back.
Uh-huh.
I can keep them hidden in their turn order, and you guys don't know
Yeah,
it.
that's fair.
So token layer and do. All right, now it's your turn.
Alright, now I stab this guy.
Stab which one?
The big body guy.
Okay.
This one.
Okay.
Let's go with the... Let's see. The rapier.
That hits.
And sneak attack. So I have an ally in melee.
Well,
14.
how do you kill it?
Come on! Getting tired of killing things in this game. I made a character who was bad at combat. Let's see.
And you're the one that's doing all the killing.
Right? It's weird. Narratively, it's weird.
We took the arms too.
I mean, we'll see, right? Let's see. Where's a good rapier thrust on a zombie with no arms? Let's just go for the neck.
Right in the
Just-
neck.
Yeah. Let's get a quick flick of a swing through there.
You happen to just like go like you can feel it like bounce off two of the spinal bones. It just goes right across, right through, and it goes right through the spine. And you see it and just like kind of limp on your sword and leans towards you.
Well, I'm going to use my typical maneuver and move back. Do I disengage? Rob thinks yes. Evan McCobb has no reason to necessarily believe that the arm is dangerous currently. Sure, I'll move away like a dummy. Just take a couple steps back. Okay, so the arm actually didn't do anything. It's more of those things than I thought. Are you alright in there, Gruff?
Get those boards ready.
All right. Huh. Sure, why not? There. And that one's going to attack you. That misses. What's your AC? Gruff?
Working on it. 15.
It claws you as you're facing the other direction. I need you to roll a Constitution, please.
Constitution save. 17.
Okay, thank you.
Now, he got out the door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And give me a second.
Uh-oh.
And back to that layer. Which one is this one? Okay, that one was that one. And that one is that one.
What the hell? Jesus.
There's a lot of zombos.
I guess I should have saved that turn.
How could you have known?
Does he have another one?
I only can do one. I have to do a short rest to do another.
Gruff, it's your turn. What do you do? You're completely surrounded.
Technically, questions. This guy should run, I believe, if it was he had his turn.
He hasn't had his turn yet.
Okay. I'm going to do the game that I did coming in, and that's to hook this guy, throw him in as I get out. So I try to throw him in as I step out and shut the door. Using that my athletics.
Well, this one is in front of the door right now. Because you had the
I
door.
was in front of the door.
You opened the door completely.
Oh, the door itself. Okay.
I mean, stepping out still isn't a bad idea, just not to be surrounded.
I jabbed this guy.
Okay. That hits. Okay. Give me a d20. Oh. He loses an arm.
Using my athletics and my sword, since I've got him. Never mind. I use my athletics to throw this guy this way.
Alright. Okay.
Actually, I take that back.
Okay.
I strike again at that guy.
At the same guy? Alright, give me your second attack. No, offhand attack.
Yeah.
With. You have 2 long swords?
I goofed.
Thank you. Do you roll for damage? His other arm falls off and it's at your feet.
Guys just fall apart.
Okay. I'm going, given the situation, I move here.
All right. Give me a moment.
Yes, I realize that gives 2 opportunity attack.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is that
What?
so? See, I don't think the turned one can do it, but there are 2 arms, and 2 zombies who definitely stepped out of the range of there. Potentially 3, depending on how this guy rules, because he's sort of reaching around.
Any of the ones that are turned can only flee.
Yep, I know. There's only 2 left.
Oh.
That are turned. Take 6 slashing damage from one of the claws. When the arm that was on the ground attacked you.
Maybe Moonbeam can shut the door.
Well, the door opened inward.
Oh.
That's the predicament.
Claw again. Wow. Take 7 from another claw. And take 3 from another claw. There you go.
Jeez, they rolled really high.
Yeah, they did. I was impressed.
Bones endurance.
Which attack are you using it on?
Probably the
Big
second
one,
one.
of course.
The 7.
4 points less damage. And action surge, where I this guy.
Okay.
Seven.
Well, you technically have it flanked. Not you out here.
13, yeah, if you're attacking this one.
Okay, 13.
Hits.
6
Roll a-
points of damage to him.
Roll a d20.
Die 20. Ooh.
Give me a second, I want to read something real quick. It has lost a leg. Surprisingly, it's still standing, but it has lost a leg, and I'm just gonna. That's I'm gonna change that color to that too. It's a leg.
Oh my god.
All right.
Okay, I only got one
Yeah.
shot, right?
Yeah, you only get one more.
The action surge gives you an action back, so you took an extra attack with it.
Yeah,
That's
you
what I-
already used
yeah,
your batter.
that's what I-
Yeah. Yep.
That's why I
and
was
you don't.
double checking.
Yeah, you don't get that bonus action spare attack. Offhand.
Yeah, we gotta get to 5.
All right.
Extra attack will be huge.
Moonbeam, your turn.
All right. Well, I don't have much choice here, do I?
You have lots of
Let's
choices,
go.
John.
We're doing wild shape. Going bear.
Bear. Do you have control of that token?
Then we're gonna go after this one right here.
The one that's right in front of Gruff.
Yeah.
Okay. That hits.
So 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay.
Still up.
Yeah.
All right. So then go with the claw.
Hits.
11.
Give me a d20.
$16.
You get one of its arms off.
There's just parts everywhere.
The shoulder is dead.
Okay. Okay, which one is this one? Okay.
And the next two are both the turned guys.
All right, Ireena, it's your turn.
Rena?
Are you muted?
Yes, I was muted. Okay, the blue dot's a leg and the red dot's an arm.
Yep.
Okay. So,
And the big circle's a bear.
I get the bear. So
I'm just having fun with it. Okay.
Evan has an arm, right? This arm
The one in front of Evan is an arm. Yes.
here,
Mm-hmm.
that's an arm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then there's another arm, and then there's two zombies. And which way does the door? Can you draw the orange door of which way it is?
Yeah, sure.
I just need to visualize this.
So there's the door right there.
Yeah.
The door swung. Oops. No, don't do that. I want to. The door basically went to here. Up there.
Okay. Okay. That's
where there the door is. It's on that side. That zombie was right in the way. I'm gonna move that back.
Okay, and I get that right below it is the actual opening.
Yeah,
it's
gonna move
open.
It back
it's
there.
the black line isn't there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put the line back. Just.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's the arm. The arm's supposed to go there.
Yeah, arm goes there.
There you go. That's the way it was.
Yep. Okay, so because somebody attacked the one that was right there in front of me, he is no longer turned.
The one that was in front of you that died. That one was the replacement.
That's a replacement one.
Yeah. But you still have two that are turned still.
Right, and they've moved off. But does the leg belong to that guy? That's right.
Yeah, right in front of
outside the
Gruff?
door.
Yep,
It's
it's missing
Yeah.
an arm and a missing a leg.
Yeah. Okay. If I do a hold person on him, would that keep any of the others from coming in or out through the door?
It is no longer a person.
Oh, damn. Okay. I like that idea.
It is undead.
It's an undead, so that's no longer a person.
Mm-hmm. If I recall correctly, is that right, Rob? Hold person does not.
I'm fairly certain it is.
Yeah, hold person specifies they need to be a humanoid, and these guys are undead classed.
Well, I got another one. A creature you can see. Well, other than that, I can do a command, and I can try to cast. Oh, wait a second. Okay, nope, I haven't had any spells yet. I've only done the one thing. I lost it. I can try casting command and tell him to stop.
Go ahead and post that up. I'm not 100% sure if that will work on undead too.
Oh, never mind. I don't have that memorized anyways. I did have hold person.
Okay.
Bash his head
Um,
in.
I can do. Well,
Can
I
I-
guess I can attack the thing with Sacred Flame. No,
Yeah, you
is
can.
it?
Yeah, totally. It's like a reflex save for Sacred Flame, isn't it?
Um.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, it's a dexterity.
And it doesn't beat
So
your 13, so you get to do damage.
okay. Well, I didn't actually. Ooh, is that up there? Sacred Flame. There it is.
4 damage. How do you do it?
How do I do what?
Kill the thing.
Oh. um. Uh. Her face goes paler from fear. Realizing that she should have waited on her turn undead, and she reaches out with her right hand after dropping her mace and pushes out really fast, and this flame comes out of her fingers, well actually out of the glow of her wrist, but and goes right into him, right into his face.
Okay. I
Nice.
just got this random image of like you just like spiderweb slinging it from the wrist, but it's more of just flamethrower. It's like a flamethrower.
You're up. It's like he's doing the talk to the hand thing. Yeah, and it's
Okay.
but it's like it's her whole face is just it's fear. It's like a reaction.
Ah! All right, Maverick, it's your turn.
All right.
Can she move now
Oh yeah, that's
though?
right. Yeah, you can move.
Do
What
her
do you want to
move?
do?
But I can't move past the bear, can I?
Oh, you can move around the bear.
I can.
Yeah. You're this is just a porch wall. This is just a porch, just so you know.
Oh, okay. So I can move down by Maverick.
Yeah, you can do down by Maverick. I'm sorry to.
I'm. That's
Yeah.
okay. That's okay. I was just not aware. I'm going down here.
Okay.
Sorry, Gruff.
You do you. You're more important that you're able to bring us back.
And fire magic missile.
All right. Well, go ahead.
Let's try to
Roll
blast this guy.
that one. Okay.
That's the one we
2
need.
damage for 4. So that's 2, 4, 6 damage.
That wasn't very good.
And that's minimum damage. Also, I need you to roll that d20 for me. 11.
Oh, is
Wonderful. Now roll a d100. Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Is this the wild magic thing?
Yes. Give me a second.
Oh, 95.
95. Oh, fun. Let's see what this is. Let's go to Kian's chat here. Because I sent it to Kian. Also, I sent it to Rena too, but Rena can look it up if she wanted to. 95.
You sent that to me privately, didn't you?
Yeah.
In Discord.
You Maverick and everyone else suddenly feel a little more vulnerable and like threatening. Everyone.
What
No, actually,
affects all of us?
not Maverick, not Maverick, but everyone else. Everyone else feels a little vulnerable because they're vulnerable to piercing damage for the next minute.
That's
Oh
not
my
great.
God.
It's a good thing these guys
Well,
aren't
at
hitting
least
us with
in
piercing,
things,
right? Sounds like they're clawing and slashing.
Uh, do. I need the other one up.
Vulnerability is a terrible thing to put on a wild magic table.
Everyone's vulnerable to piercing damage for the next minute. Maverick is not.
10
Maverick.
turns.
Yes.
10 turns.
Yeah, so basically we have to hope these guys don't do any piercing damage, otherwise we're just screwed. That
Next.
literally doubled their damage.
Yep.
Vulnerability is no joke. There's almost nothing in D&D 5e with vulnerability because of how powerful it is.
All right. Well, sees a bigger target and it goes after the bear. Bear. Claw. What's your AC there, John?
Let's see, bear form. Let's see, that's 11.
Okay. Take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Slashing. Take 5 points damage of slashing. And it tries to chomp at you with his bite. And it misses.
So 8 damage total.
8 damage total, and I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. Give me a second. And Constitution saving throw.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-oh.
Evan, your turn.
All right. See a fellow here who seems threatening. This is going much worse than I expected. Let's stab at this guy. Oh, I have him flanked with Gruff.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Rapier. Oh hey,
Max.
that's a nice juicy critical hit. So we can have fun with. Oh my god. That is 14 plus 11, so 25 points of damage.
25 points of damage. Okay.
I don't suppose they're also vulnerable to piercing.
Oh yeah, that one's dead. So the rogue is super dangerous right now with his rapier.
Especially if I get a crit.
Pop. I'm just gonna say that one popped out of existence like a balloon.
Oh, gross.
And you see guts everywhere. There's like a bile explosion.
Dance back this way.
We still don't have our sample for you.
There's a couple bodies.
There's a few bodies.
At this point, it's more important that we all survive.
Yeah.
Let's see here. It's that one is that one.
I knew there would be dangerous, but not this many of them.
And then bite. You take this particular bite hurt a little bit more. You take 8 total piercing damage.
Oh, shit, they do.
Crap. That would be at Moonbeam. Claw.
So 8 damage.
Yeah, take and then 2 slashing and 4 slashing.
Okay.
And then what's this?
I think bears are healthy.
That goes here. That can go here. Go ahead and get. Actually, no, that one. No.
Gruff can now probably close that door.
No, that one's gonna go there.
Oh,
That one's gonna
damn
go
it.
there. There goes there. I had to like figure out how this creature was gonna move. So
Isn't that an arm
yeah,
crawling on the floor?
yep.
Doesn't
Okay.
it? It's crawling along.
And so
Well, a little bit more than it, and it's not cousin it. It's thing.
It's like from Mule Dead.
Touche, you're correct.
I
Gruff,
still
you take
understood
8
you though.
piercing damage because it went to bite you. That's total. Just so you know, I already added vulnerability. And then the claw attack at disadvantage misses. And then the other one comes in. Moonbeam, go ahead and take a attack of opportunity.
All right. So, bite.
Good choice, sir.
That hits. 22 points of damage
22.
total.
They have vulnerability to piercing. We all got vulnerability to piercing. That's why I said good choice, sir.
Instead of claw, you went for bite because claw is slashing.
Right.
Okay. Da, da, da. And then now it's going to attack Gruff with a bite. Misses. Claw.
Good.
11 slashing. I need a Constitution saving throw. Okay. What are you at in hit points there, Gruff?
Sorry, down to 3.
Okay. All right then. Well, it's your turn.
Lucky me.
Close
Uh,
the door.
Who are the damaged ones?
The one below you and the one to the right of you.
Who looks worse?
They look about the same.
Lucky me. Okay. The one directly south of me is the one I'm attacking.
Okay, that one's with the no arms. Actually, no, yeah, the one with no arms is directly south of you. Just so you know.
Okay. The other two have arm?
Oh yeah, they have all pieces.
Lucky me. Okay. If that's the case, the guy to my right is the guy that, well, my left technically, but to the right is the one I'm attacking then.
To the right, according to the screen.
Right. Correct. All the above.
Okay. That hits. 6 slashing damage. Give me a d20. $18. You lop off its head.
That's nice. And I swing on the diagonal one.
The top right or the bottom left? I mean bottom right. Top or bottom? Bottom. Okay. Go ahead.
If you can't see, and the short sword is silver, I don't know if that makes a difference.
I am noted.
I don't know that makes a difference,
Oh.
but I think short swords are piercing.
24?
Yeah. They are piercing for 8 damage. Okay.
Do I roll a 20?
No.
Okay.
Moonbeam, it's your turn.
And that's
Oh,
my
actually,
turn.
no, yeah, you can move if you want.
I can, but at this point, if I do, I cause trouble to Moonbeam.
All right, so this one is no arms.
That one's no arms. Yeah, and this one's looks all attached, and this one's missing a head.
All right, well, let's go after this one. Bite.
That hits. 10 damage. How you finish it?
I just sink my teeth into it and shake a little bit and have him touch the ground.
Okay, cool.
And then this one, I follow up with the claw.
Hits. Give me a d20.
D20.
4. It lost a leg.
That's my turn.
Okay, you're gonna sit and chill there. Okay, that was that one. Okay. What's that one? Okay. Ireena, it's your turn.
I am going to go ahead and do a guiding bolt on that one.
Guiding bolt on the ones closest, straight up north of you. Okay.
Yes. Ugh.
Hang on.
That's
I
gotta
have to roll reflex for them anyway. That's what determines if they hit. It hits for 7 damage. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Because it's a reflex dexterity save for them, and then if they
I think guiding bolt is an attack.
is it physical attack?
It's an attack.
Oh,
Well, it's not physical. It is ranged, but I think it's an attack roll.
oh, okay. So what's
It's an
the
attack
sacred
roll.
flame? Sacred flame is the
Yeah.
reflex save.
Yeah.
Okay. So that
Yeah.
never mind. That
Yeah.
missed then.
It would be a miss.
Yeah, never mind then.
It's on a hit. And I only rolled a 7 for the hit.
My bad. I got confused
That
between
sucks.
the two. Anything else you would like to do, Rena?
She's gonna stay right there.
Okay.
Keep her fingers crossed.
Okay, Maverick.
Yes, it is me again. Let's- Trying to just think of the kind of things that Kian does. I think maybe we'll go back to the cantrip so that we can use Tides of Chaos again. Because Kian always wants more wild magic.
Yes, he does.
Let's see. So this is a limb. This is a limb. These
Yeah.
two are currently still alive.
Mm-hmm.
So to speak.
Yeah. How are these two looking?
This one's missing a head. This one's missing a leg. There you go.
And it got hurt with a guiding bolt. Or no, it didn't. Never mind. I'm tired.
Yeah, don't worry. It was a long weekend.
There's my-
It was
my-
a long weekend.
That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Let's go for that one just because it's closest.
The one was missing a head?
The one that's missing a leg, I think. It's the south one.
Okay.
Two.
Oh, this
And-
is Maverick, that's right.
We will give that firebolt.
Hits?
18. 5 points of damage.
Woo, woo. Okay. 1 second, I'll be right back. I just want to grab a hoodie.
Okay.
Oh, we didn't do a firebolt?
We did firebolt. Just did 5 damage.
And Tides of Chaos?
The Tides of Chaos just gives him advantage. Which is why I used the 18 instead of the 6.
Oh, okay. I don't understand. I don't know what he is.
I barely understand, but I know the general rules of the game well enough that, like, making it work. Sorcerers are probably one of the classes that I'm least likely to play.
Why is there a leftover bear on the floor?
Roby's not left over.
Okay, I'm back.
So,
Evan, it's your turn. Dr.
okay. I'm concerned about Gruff. So I'm going to move up here and see if I can help take care of this guy.
Okay.
This is... Oh, that's Maverick's character sheet. Keep that one up. And let's go for that rapier stab.
Hits.
20 points of piercing.
It's dead. How do you do it?
But
Well, I guess while it's threatening Gruff there, I'll stab it in the back.
And it comes right through the spine.
We didn't have a head, so why not?
And now let's disengage from this guy. Because
Okay.
that's who I am. That's good for me.
Okay. Which one's this one? It is that one. Okay. Alright, well... That zombie is going to attack the bear. Bite. AC's 11.
Yep.
Take 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Need a Constitution saving throw. Ooh, oh, delightful.
I will use lucky.
Okay. All right then. I also need another Constitution saving throw. Okay. You take also 7 slashing damage.
All right, that'll revert me back to the to Moonbeam.
Okay. All right then.
So you said how much?
7 damage.
Okay, so that's 5. So okay.
Cool. And then leg moves there. Moonbeam, do you want to attack for opportunity on it?
Yep, I do.
Okay.
So I don't have Shillelagh out.
Shillelagh lasts for a minute, doesn't it?
Oh,
Oh, no. I see here. Shillelagh. I'm double checking where Shillelagh cantrip goes. Shillelagh. Yeah, duration 1 minute, and it's not concentration.
okay. So,
So
8 damage.
Revert back, you still have it. So
Right.
8 damage. Okay. The leg seems to stop moving. All right. Gruff, it's your turn.
Aren't I? Oh no, that wasn't actually Moonbeam. That was an attack and an opportunity. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. 24.
Hits. How do you do it? It's only 7
Just
damage. But yeah.
basically put my sword right straight through the thorax.
Okay.
Do zombies have a thorax?
Do now.
Well,
Abdomen.
the thoracic above the xiphoid is sternum, but often called the thoracic region. I know, too much medical.
Anyway.
Okay, Doc, you got your subject. I walk in and
We
I
better
shut
close
the
that door before the other two get back.
I shut the door and I start hammering the boards back on.
Okay.
Is everyone all right? It's much more dangerous than I expected it was going to be.
I think
This house would be so packed.
I think I'm at risk, and I think Moonbeam might be at risk.
Well, if these work the way I recall, I have to actually kill you to change you. But I suppose we'd better be careful. May not be the same.
Oh, you know more about this than I do, but we took bites and we took slashes. So.
And I will look around and suddenly realize that I sort of assumed I'd be doing the autopsy kind of thing inside the building. And now we're just out on a front porch with a pile of zombie bodies. And I'm not sure where to dissect these. Front
Right there
porch
on the
seems like the
porch.
wrong place.
I don't see a right place.
Well, ideally it'd be someplace clean, well lit, but I don't know anywhere here that's going to be like that. Certainly any place welcoming. Anyone have any ideas?
You're the doctor.
I
You
thought we'd
didn't
have
have
a
a
building up
plan
to
on
taking out
this?
1 or 2 of them. I didn't expect there to be 8 of them in there.
Nor did I. Otherwise, I wouldn't have opened the damn door. What was that, Ireena?
Never mind.
Sorry, Taryn.
Hmm.
Is there any way? Is there any healing to be given?
I can do a healing. Um,
Take care of Moonbeam first.
I can do healing word, or I can do a prayer of healing.
What does most people?
They're both single targets.
They're both single.
His Prayer of Healing might be AoE.
Ooh.
That's what I thought it was.
I
Hold
think Prayer
on.
of Healing might just take like 10 minutes to cast.
It takes 10 minutes to cast up to 6 creatures of my choice within range.
It's powerful healing, it's just
Duration.
not something you can use during combat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
up to
okay.
6 creatures of your choice, and I do have it. I do have that one, and then I had healing word,
Okay.
which is 1 creature. Healing word is 1d4 plus spell casting. Prayer of healing is 2d8 plus my spell casting. So if we have time, I could do the prayer of healing and do both.
Well, we just sealed the door on the house, so we should have time.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and sit down and start the casting of prayer healing for its Moonbeam and Gruff, right?
Yep.
Okay.
While she's doing that, I'll see if I can check their injuries to see if I think there's any risk of like some kind of infection.
Okay.
Assuming they allow me.
Yes.
'Cause I certainly wouldn't want my new not friends, comrades, associates to be infected.
I'd be a little bit bummed at that myself.
Yeah. Keep rolling terrible in these medicine checks. It's supposed to be my specialty.
But you're killing everything in sight.
It's true.
Malpractice.
At least he was kind enough to allow the fighter to kill one of them.
I did too.
Which one you were inspecting?
Gruff.
Graph. It seems like it needs to be treated and cared for. It doesn't look like your standard typical wound. You didn't actually spend time to look at the other wounds because you were just basically running away from the incident that you had. So
Yeah.
these Graph's wounds do not look like standard.
Yeah, these aren't normal bite wounds. There is something more here.
Which means
I sure wish medicine did something in this world besides say, man, I wish magic could solve this. I have the healer's kit. Is there any chance I could do something about this?
I'm gonna say yes. With your knowledge of first aid or something like that, you probably can get clean the wound and stuff like that, and then there would be a chance for you to probably stave off the infection.
Well, then I'm gonna try it.
Okay, cool. That is more than just it takes you some time, basically some time to actually, basically, all the time that it would, like half the time that takes. I'm gonna say just a ritual's worth. Basically, what you're doing is takes 10 minutes to do properly.
Sure, that's fine.
Now, is there any way I assist him?
Yeah, sit still.
That's what I thought you would say.
All right.
All right. Is that for me as well?
Yeah, I'll get to you in just a moment. I think Gruff's got worse wounds.
Well, just let me know when the 10 minutes are over.
Is anyone doing anything else right now?
I'm getting patched up, so I'm good.
Yeah. The wounds come first, then I can figure out what to do with these zombies.
This is gonna be one.
Okay, so then I'm just gonna say the 10 minutes go by. Actually,
Okay,
no. During
so
the
let's-
10 minutes, you guys actually hear scratching at the walls and the doors. During that time that you're here, you hear it scratching on the other side of the wall.
Well, it looks like they came back.
That's
Boards
not
seem to be
surprising.
holding.
That's the reason that was the first thing I did.
Get
So I'm guessing
8.
this is...
Each of you get 8 back.
Okay.
And I'm guessing fixing these is going to use a couple charges from the healer's kit, right?
How many do you have right now?
I had 8.
I'm gonna say. It'll take 3 each.
3 each? Oof. Well, it's going to run through a lot of my supplies.
That does not look right.
All right, well, I'll get the 2 of them patched up then.
So, did you check? Do a medicine check on to
Yeah.
see if you could.
Oh, one.
So I got a 23 on the medicine check that I did before.
For Gruff's wrapping up Gruff.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is for Moonbeam. You have
You said with
advantage,
advantage?
on checking to see if he has the same thing.
I can
Okay.
help. I have medicine as well, so I can help.
He does have the same. Moonbeam does have the same thing, so you're gonna have to.
Okay.
And then go ahead with advantage. Since he has medicine, he can give you
Yeah.
assistance because he knows what you need to do. So,
All right.
okay, cool.
Does a number on my healing supplies, but I think you two will be all right.
Okay.
I think we can go now.
You guys been here for at least 20 minutes now. Evan, do you want to go and check the bodies like you said you wanted to do?
I mean, yes, but front porch autopsy seems very... not doctor standard.
I mean, it's being bitten apart by zombies, so let's just do it.
All right. Has anyone got a light source? Not really.
Well, I think Maverick can cast light.
I was just checking. No. He doesn't have any light spells. Probably because he doesn't need them.
Rena, I know Rena doesn't need light. Freaking.
If we're going into it dark, I could help with that.
No, he's trying to need a light to see use to see inside the bodies a little bit better.
Oh, okay.
I could do fairy fire.
I think it's going to take more than a minute. Funny idea, though. I like it.
I could have sworn someone had light.
No, I think so far we've been using torches and lanterns.
You do have torches and lanterns.
It's not really what we're looking for. Let's see, how is the lighting here? How bad is it?
Do we recall what time of day it was?
It can't be too late because we basically woke up this morning and then
Did errands.
the guy
Think of it
Gruff
like
haggled.
Whidbey Island. The clouds are thick,
Great.
but it's still day.
Yeah. Well, it's not dark out at least. Well,
Although
I guess...
there is a lingering fog too.
Yeah.
It's not like the thick fog walls that you were running away from, but it's definitely
Sure. Well,
It's
beggars
a New
can't be
York
choosers,
soup.
I suppose. Let's just get to
You'd
it.
have less room less light inside the building.
Yeah, but we'd have more privacy, and I thought for some reason we would have a light source.
Well, you could go in the room and deal with those Shroud zombies to get the privacy.
I don't want to put more people at risk. That was bad enough.
You still hear scratching and on the other side of the wall.
Let's make sure those boards hold.
Double check my work to make sure it's.
I even forgot to check your. Do you have any tool
First
proficiency?
round. Blacksmith, hammer.
I suppose. Give me a check on that. Okay, skill proficiency roll.
There's my die 20 plus proficiency of 2.
Okay, yeah, they seem to be holding well. Just because you just made sure to take the boards with the nails, so you just re-hammered those nails in.
And added a couple boards from the porch across the street.
Yep, exactly.
Right. And I'll glove up as best I can.
You're wielding a weapon, aren't you? Don't you have gloves anyway?
I would assume. I'm just assuming that, like...
Covering bases.
Yeah. Okay.
This is not the most hygienic. Digging into a body.
An undead body.
A diseased one, yes.
Presumably been dead for a while. All right, well, let's get right into it.
All right, give me. I want 2 rolls from you: a medicine and a investigation check. I want both.
All right. Really quick, Moonbeam, have you ever helped with an autopsy before?
Your answer is no. He's. Do you want to describe yourself for that answer, or do you just want to just say no, John?
I think I'll just say no.
Okay.
Well, it was worth a shot. All right, well, here I go.
I'm just imagining Rob with like surgeon's gloves on, just like, all right.
I'm envisioning the old, late 1800s, early 1900s gloves that go up to the bicep, and they're really thick, and he's got it pulls out, got those, the oh, what is it? Steampunk goggles.
The bone saw.
Oh, good, you brought my bone saw. I'll be needing that.
Oh my god.
Let's see. All right, so medicine check, you said.
Medicine and investigation. I want both.
Here's a medicine. Great. Nailed it. God dang it. I don't know why, but I feel like every time I roll medicine in this game, it's almost always like a
I don't
5
know.
or lower.
Yeah, there's been a few you've had nice high ones. Look at that.
Yeah, I
19
mean,
and 20.
treating the guys worked out well. That was nice, at least. But I have expertise in medicine.
I know you do. This is funny to me.
All right. And then investigation. Hopefully we'll roll higher.
You did?
That's like me last week.
You rolled higher than 2.
You rolled a 4.
If it makes you feel any better, I have eye for detail, which can let me do that investigation check as a bonus action. Doesn't help at all.
I'm gonna say with that, I'll give you advantage on your investigation. Sure.
Oh, whoo! Let's see if I can get another 8.
You did.
Oh, it was another 8.
You got 2 of them together.
Well, I guess I added an 8 to it, so sort of works.
All right. So, you open up the body. You could recognize some things, but there's a lot has changed inside this body. It looks like it's almost grown from something else. You're not too sure. And it feels like, kind of like, there things just go to a core, and after you, like, investigate a little bit, you find what looked to be the shape of something very similar, Rob.
Oh.
Something what?
Oh, no.
Can you say that again? Found what?
I said something very similar, and Evan McCobb.
It's familiar to Evan.
Okay.
This is part of his backstory answer.
Yeah. Now, how did this get here? Is there any chance I could remove it, or is it like too grown in?
It is a vacant void of what it is. A shape. The shape was vacant.
Oh. Okay. I'm not sure what to make of that, but okay.
You found like the general shape of it, but it's there. It's like a void of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. Is that's weird. It makes me feel like it's already been taken, but it's like that doesn't make any sense.
I hate to do this, guys, but I have to be up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, it is 9.
Yeah. No,
And
I
it's
figured
fine.
once we were done with this little counter, I was gonna call it done.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
fading a little bit too, so.
Yep.
That's fair. You guys can. I will. If you guys need to bounce now, I'll just finish this little encounter with Rob.
I'll finish
Okay.
this up and then we'll go.
I mean, there's
I'm
not
gonna-
a lot
I'm
more.
gonna
I
go-
can just tell you guys right now that these zombies, they're barely even human anymore. Something's been changing them from the inside. I think I might have seen it before. It's some
And
kind of
has it been
seed.
has it been cleaned out of us?
As best as I can.
So do we have to worry?
The two of you should be all right. I took great effort to make sure that nothing remained from that infection.
We, at least I appreciate it. I believe we both do.
All right.
It's good to know, though.
So a seed was planted in them and then it grew into that?
Somehow.
Weird.
It does seem to defy logic, but there it is.
Okay.
Proof.
Well, that's it for me, guys. I gotta go.
Yep.
All right. So,
Have a good night.
Good night, y'all.
See you, Rena.
Right?
Bye.
I was hoping they were different zombies. I
How many
hoped
different
wrong.
type of zombies are there?
I don't know. Evan McCobb is not an expert on undead.
Yeah,
It
the
looks like that's
incredibly,
your new.
yeah, the incredibly strange creatures stopped living and became mixed-up zombies.
all right. I'm gonna stop recording now. Ba-doo.